Hello, and how's everyone doing? Hoping I'm finding you in good health and in good spirits. I'm Scott Pina from Your Form Fitness with a new video for this week. Today we're going to get into something a little different. We're going to get into some, as we call, resistance, and that's like working with weights, but we are not going to use weights. All right, check it out. Right? So weights can be a little dangerous and a little intimidating for some people, and without me being here to see you and have a one-on-one with you and get some questions out of you and and talk about what your goals are, I certainly wouldn't be comfortable just giving you some weighted exercises. Weights can be dangerous. They can fall on your feet, they can crush your hands, heads, and different things like that. I would like to introduce you to bands, which is an alternative to weights that also give you a great workout. As always, our goal is safety first. And again, if you have uh, some conditions that we don't know about, we wouldn't know that, so we certainly wouldn't want to give you any exercises to hurt you. If you have any pain or haven't worked out, you certainly want to consult a physician before you engage in any physical activity. But let me show you a couple of exercises with the bands that I think you'll like if you're into resistance training. Resistance is just using weights or bands, okay? So bands, they have a bunch of different types of bands. I'm just going to show you one of the sets of bands that I use. You can certainly go with a different band. They all pretty much do the same thing. They are not free from safety issues. Bands can break and snap and injure you. They can snap back and hit you. So they are not free from safety hazards, but they're certainly maybe a little more safer than weights, and definitely not as intimidating, all right, for some people. So I'm going to give you a couple exercises today with the bands, and hopefully they work out for you. I still want you to, do the other workouts that we gave you. Of course, don't abandon them. Hope you're getting your daily stretching in. Hope you're getting good rest. I hope you're hydrating yourself. These things are very, very important to starting or even living a healthy lifestyle, as we like to do. So today we're going to give you some workout with the bands, okay? The first workout I'm going to give you with the bands is a curl. It's just a standard curl, um, and this is the demonstration. So with the band, you want to make sure you're in the middle. You step on it with one leg. Get the band right in the middle of your foot. Even them out. Make sure they're even, right? And from here, now there's a couple different stances. I'm going to show you a staggered stance here. The foot that is with the band is forward. The other foot is back a little bit, and you got a little bend in your knees. Okay? This is what it looks like from the front view, and then we'll give you the side view. Simply bring the weights up to your shoulders and back down. And this is probably the speed you want to go in the beginning, because again, we're trying to gain stability. We're simply just trying to gain stability. From the side, we always want to keep our core engaged, and when we say that, we just mean don't kind of be loose in the middle of here. Kind of keep your stomach a little tight. Not that you can't talk or can't breathe, but just a little tight so you're engaged, and it helps you. It helps the other muscles do what they're supposed to do. So from here, my arms are straight. You simply bring the weight up to your shoulders and back down, keeping your arms straight the whole time. And back down. And again, the beginning, this is the tempo, meaning the speed that you want to go at. We want to gain stability. We don't want to be going all fast and dropping the weight down. We don't want it to drop down fast like that. We want that resistance. That's part of what we're looking for. When we bring it down slow, we're gaining stability, okay? Just that simple. Remember, your arm here stays straight. You don't come up like this and pull back. You don't go back like this and pull up. This arm needs to be straight, and you just come up. The bands come in different sizes, different weight, different resistance. They come with a very easy one that everyone can do, and then you have some other ones that are a lot stronger that you can progress to as time goes on. In the beginning, you grab the easiest one, and you work on your stability first. You work on good form before you progress to anything that's too heavy. All right? And that is just a standard curl, right? From there, you put it on your back foot. You put the weights on your side here. We're just going to do a simple overhead press. You just bring them straight up and you bring them down nice and slow. Straight up, nice and slow. Again, we're in a staggered stance, but this time the cable is under the foot that is behind us, not in front of us. Again, we're engaging our core as always. Engage your core as always. Bring the weights up to your side, hands facing forward. Simply bring them up nice and slow, and come down nice and slow. Up nice and slow, and come down nice and slow. But we want to bring it down slow so we get that resistance and we gain stability. Alrighty? Hopefully that's a good example and everybody got that. Again, bands are a great alternative versus weights. I like them a lot. You get a great workout from them. I'm going to show you one for the push-ups now, which is like a push-up. It can be pretty difficult if you don't have a pole that you can put the bands around. I luckily have a pole in my house that I can put the bands around. Okay, so you get the bands like this, and we're going to do what's called a row. Your arms are out straight here. Your feet are straight ahead, shoulder width apart, and you simply bring the bands to you. Simply bring the band to you. Hopefully you have a pole at home or something you can time around. Again, in this position now, some people might want to have their feet together here. You can also do staggered stance here. Have a nice core, back is nice and straight, strong, and you bring them in. And again, we're working on stability here. Okay? You bring them in. Now for ultimate stability here, which I'd like you to give a try, is doing these on one foot and bringing it in. You work your balance, you work your core more, you work your stability. It's a great workout. If you find that that's too hard, stop with both feet on the ground, staggered stance or even, knees bent just a little bit, and try that one. It's a standing row. Okay? If you feel more comfortable doing your row on one knee, you can also do them on one knee. I prefer you do them, try to do them on one leg, and if not, hey, you go down. The fourth one is a is a press. Hopefully you can see me here. Let's see here. Hold on one second. Let's turn this camera just a little bit so you can see me here. Alrighty. And I got this wrapped around a pole. Like I said, hopefully you have a pole at home. If not, you can put them in the doorway, around the door handle. So you're going to stand staggered stance, like I'm doing here, and you just press them out and slowly bring them back in. Press them out, slowly bring them back in. Press them out, slowly bring them back in. I'm going to change the camera angle a little bit so you can see me at a different angle from the front, okay? 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. Sorry. Sorry. Alrighty. You got those on the pole there. Let me come at you here. I'm going to bring you back a little further. Okay. We got space here. We got space. So this one here, again, staggered stance, core strong, simply bring them out, back in. Bring them out, back in. You create your own resistance by how far you stand away from the pole. Bring them out, bring them back in. Bring them out, bring them back in. Alrighty? Those are 4 band exercises that are excellent workouts for you. What you want to do is do each one of them 2 sets each. Try to do 10 reps if you can. If you can't do 10 reps, just knock it down to 5 and use 10 as your goal. I would do them every other day, and you can do all 4 of them, or you can just do 2 of them. You can pick 2 to do on Monday, do the other 2 on Wednesday, then you pick the other ones up, and so on, just and use them every other day, or whatever's comfortable for you. But you definitely want to work it into your schedule. If you're interested in some type of resistance, it's a great workout, and I highly recommend it. We need to keep stress on the bones and the muscles so we sustain our bone density at our age. We're fighting for a lot of things, people. We're fighting for mobility. We're fighting for balance, sustained bone density. Hey, it's the laws of life. It's a beautiful thing, but let's just work to stay healthy. You know what I mean? So again, stick with the other workouts that I gave you, the stretching, the exercising. Certainly do your stretching every day. Try to catch me on Instagram in the morning, or catch the videos at your convenience. They're all posted on Instagram at Your Form Fitness. It's the daily stretch, where I try to get everybody, not just the 50 and overs or anybody older than that, the younger ones. Stretching is just as important for them. If you got kids that are into sports, stretching is just as important for them also. So incorporate your kids. Get a at-home workout. We eat dinner at home. So, maybe before dinner or after dinner, we do a little stretching also. Great thing for families to do. It's something extracurricular, especially now during COVID. So it's a great time to value things that we probably didn't value before, right? So that being said, I hope these band workouts work for you. I don't have a distributor to tell you who to get your band from, but you certainly want to get a quality band. You don't want to get something maybe too cheap and they break on you. But most of them are made okay. I'm sure you can go to any local sports store and grab some. You may want to check out our directory here and see if there's a black distributor who distributes bands. I do not know of one. Probably shouldn't say that, but I don't know of one right now. And maybe I should start my own business. Just joking. But anyway, not really joking. But anyway, grab some bands, get a good workout. See you next week. Have a blessed week. God bless, and stay healthy, y'all.